I'm going to wait till 2020.
Beautiful Lake Murphysboro. Hello everybody, welcome to Solar Eclipse. That is Total Solar Eclipse 2017. Down here in the Carbondale area in a town called Murphysboro, Illinois, in Lake Murphysboro State Park. And it's a lovely park with a lot of wonderful views that you can use. And it's actually a really good place to see an eclipse. And I came all the way down here to see this eclipse, but I did not come down here alone because I felt I needed an eclipse expert to help me be guided through this possibly once-in-a-lifetime experience. So to help me with that is my good friend Dave. Hold on a second.
And I am sorry you couldn't find the expert, Jerry. I'm very sorry about that. Just heavily drinking. This is my third water. I think
I usually would tell you to lay back on that, but actually I think
alcohol is probably exactly the same as when we got here. No, I'm really psyched because we were looking for a clearing, and we couldn't really find one.
And this is our clearing.
And then we kind of realized a lake is kind of like a clearing, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So we found the lake.
And I'll tell you one thing: it's a lot cooler, both temperature-wise and in the kind of more general social sense. It's a lot cooler to be in a forest than in a parking lot. You can see things in a parking lot really well, but anyway, could you give us a few little tidbits of information about the eclipse that we're about to see? And
oh boy. Well, it starts around 11:30 or so. Of course, everybody knows that. We'll have the partial phases, which everyone's seen that on the moon, probably not so much on the sun. Just before the sun reaches totality, hopefully we'll see something called Bailey's beads, which is light shining through the low-level areas of the moon, valleys in the moon, and then the diamond ring effect when everybody cheers and goes woo. It's a real crowd pleaser. And then there's one at the end too. Those two events happen also toward the end. But I'm also really interested in observing nature, what happens to the birds, the crickets, and I'm looking at the colors in the sky because a lot of people have reported you see different types of colors in the sky, silvers, different shades of blue. So I'm looking forward to seeing something like that. But whatever happens, we're here and this is great.
people have been looking. Oh, they've been traveling, like I said, for long distances and everything because it's such a singular event, and it's so it's nature in some ways at its most extreme, but in a safe way. It's not like you could have the extreme nature in a hurricane, but you don't really want to be in a hurricane to see that that special aspect of nature. But this you can see.
Unless you're a meteorologist, so I think it's the goal of every weather person to want to be standing in a hurricane and reporting to everyone else who's inside watching the hurricanes from their television sets.
Yeah.
That must be a high on the list, the bucket list of all meteorologists.
Yeah. Anyway, that's about it.
There's one other quick thing. I may have mentioned this earlier, but sometimes there's a phenomena where that's why I brought some aluminum foil.
Mm-hmm.
You might have gotten this shot earlier, and I put it on the ground, and hopefully we'll see something called shadow bands, which are little ripples on the ground when the shadows become really intense, and even the hairs on your arm cast a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to take a close up there, right here.
I bet you that camera right there.
There it is.
At where the sun is going to be.
That's It's not very large, but
I bet you someone lined that up.
May give us the effect. Supposedly, from what I've read, 1879 is the last time there was a total in this area.
Okay.
And before that, 14. What did we say? 14.
I think you said 42.
1442. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't around for that one.
I don't think anybody here was around for that one.
is the pre-eclipsed sun in Murphysboro, Illinois. Home of the Murphysboro, what? Is there a team here? I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. I have no clue. Pull out here. And that's the equipment you're using.
That's it, my man.
Binoculars.
That's what we have.
And a big white piece of paper.
Oh, and then also the, are you stopped already?
Nope, still going.
We also have the, oh, I don't know where they went. Where did I put them?
Is that why they said not to?
Organization is key. And preparation. I'll look at you while you you videotape me while I'm seeing absolutely nothing.
That's another way to safely look at the eclipse.
This is
Well,
shade 14 welder's glass.
there you go.
It's just
ISO rated.
it's just a piece of glass
And just want to let everybody know today.
that you can't see anything through except light.
That's, yep. And that's
Can't
all we
see
want to
anything
see.
through it except light.
Well, that's good. And I have to say today, we have some other people joining us. And it's hot. It's
Very hot.
too hot.
Too hot to handle.
Too hot to handle. Yeah. Anyway, we'll come right back.
We recommend drinking water even if you're just watching this video because it's so hot here.
Yeah. All right, everybody, it's starting, and we're getting. This is one of the safe ways to view the eclipse. Get a close up on that, and we can see that a little bit of the sun is being nibbled away by the moon. And
You should have brought a tripod.
yeah, that probably would help. And then, because it's going through the binoculars,
Yeah, it's the image is reversed.
right. And so,
Everybody see it?
if everybody wants to come around here and take a look.
Yeah.
It's a reverse image.
Oh, it's
this way.
upside down.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
Upside down and
actually
backwards.
coming from the top.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So you like want to be looking at that, but you also want to look down, like down. I don't even know.
Yeah. And they. But this one guy.
There you see it on the
makes his
whiteboard there,
videos.
on a reverse image of what you'd see in the sky.
Yeah, because it's actually coming from the top down.
Every day. He's way too hyper, but at least he's entertaining and he's very everything except for the very brightest rays.
That's how you lose your vision. Is when it's
All right, trying to get as much of this on the camera as I can without damaging my camera lens. And there we go. Definitely getting another view here on the whiteboard, and it's looking like a bigger chunk.
This is what scientists call the Pac-Man sun.
Pac-Man sun. Pac-Man sun, here it comes.
That's it.
Lake Murphysboro State Park, and with all the other people out here ready to take in, actually are currently taking in the solar eclipse. There are a amount of people out here, and they're all having fun. Dang, it's hot. Well, people, for some reason they decided it's a chemtrail today. And you can see, ooh, didn't mean to get the sun there, but it's going right up, straight up in the sky. it looks like.
I bet they timed that. Spread out right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta stay away from that.
This is projecting the sun onto the board, so you don't need to wear the glasses.
Alright. Now you're getting to see more of a chunk of it going. So this is getting a little more interesting using this technique. So far it hasn't been burning up my camera, so I'm going to continue using it.
The hardest part is trying to
There you go.
the image. Yes, you got it. There. But that's a reverse image because of the binoculars.
Your little contraption there is working really well there, Dave.
Yeah, when you can find it, it's tough to find that right spot.
Yeah. Getting a little closer, and then it's also hard to hold it still so you can get that really clear image. I'm going to get really close here, folks, so you can see what you're seeing. Draw it back and you can see how the equipment he's using here. The hat's not necessary, but it helps. Binoculars with the cardboard shade here. And then one of the binocular lenses is blocked out so that you can focus the other lens and get the image.
Well, now I feel like solar eclipses were more
And
of
a
a
sliver of a sun.
the whole thing, you know?
Oh, wait,
eventful,
I
but
can't
then-
wait for
But then you'd have less time to experience it.
and it's like been like 2 minutes, and it's just like, is it going to come back out?
So anyway, hi. You're obviously here to check out the eclipse. By the way, what's your name? If you don't mind, just your
My
first
name is Elaine, and
Elaine.
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm here with my parents-in-law and my husband and my 2 young kids.
Cool, and you're definitely here to get the full effect of the totality of the eclipse.
We had 3 camping reservations in other states, and when the cloud cover looked too busy, we came here, and here comes a cloud right now. Uh-oh.
Darn it.
But it's looking good all around, so we're pretty excited. It was totally worth the drive.
And do you feel the location is really worked out well? So you could have been like an open field or...
This has been a great place to spend the day. We were jumping in the lake to keep cool and hanging out with a lot of people who are excited to be here, and ask me in about half an hour.
Okay.
Mine didn't like try to let everybody's guard down and just get ready to pop mine.
Okay, camera. There you are. Oh, it's... Oh. It's going to get dark no matter whether the clouds are on. Everybody blow.
Bummer, folks. There's a cloud covering the eclipse. Summon a bitch.
It's moving so fast.
Summon
You gotta run to the right. Oh, it's almost gone.
Come on, move, baby, move.
Yeah, but there's gonna be people that way that see it exactly where they go.
There we go. Now we're getting it.
So like, they're like, wait, it was going so skinny to go like down this way. What the heck happened?
I know. Keep looking at the white blanket.
I know, I do.
If it happens, I'm catching it. Look at the leaves.
Right now we're getting the twilight effect as the...
Look at the edges of it all. Look at how everything's getting red around the ground.
Get your video going.
Wow, look what's happening. I had my glasses off. I looked up, it was real bright. I was like, what the hell?
a very deep twilight, sort of strange, almost like a big storm is coming in. Light quality is coming in here, so this is very interesting.
Wow, that is fabulous. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Can you look at it now?
Yes. Look at it. Totality. Yes.
Totality, but it's not really showing on this.
Oh my god, that is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
nighttime.
Now, you hear all of the crickets and cicadas are going nuts now.
And the fish.
It's affecting the fish are jumping in the lake.
I can see some near the
It is like almost twilight, almost night.
No, Mercury's hard to see.
Now the sun is returning. And we're getting the mirror image through the binocular.
Right. Well, I just find the hands.
Dave's nifty setup.
There's the smiley face.
I find a lot more.
That's the smiley face on as opposed to
Yeah,
Pac-Man sun.
there's still cool stuff going on, right?
Pac-Man
That's
sun.
the frown turned upside down.
Exactly.
Aww. It's got a little Cheshire going on now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Cheshire grin. Right.
Yeah, it does look like that. Exactly. I didn't see that before.
The Cheshire grin of the sun.
Yeah.
The sun is coming back now. We're getting more of the regular light back. I just wanted to get a little more shot of the sun getting full again. It's that Cheshire grin smile. And there we go.
Won't you come?